Hi there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 2,850. I'm going to hold this minute of what you up to now. Today we are talking about No Nonsense November, day 17, and it is to stop overthinking. Now it's worded in negative, which our subconscious cannot really comprehend or hear. So if I focus on overthinking today, guess what I'm going to create in my life? More overthinking, the exact opposite thing I want. So we're going to focus, get clear, and take immediate action. Our challenge today was to think about something that you've been thinking about for a while and take an action on it today, not tomorrow, not next week, not next year, not when you feel like it, today. And it can just be one little thing, but it's like when we make a decision, we want to take an action toward that decision to reinforce that decision immediately. It's why onboarding people into our communities and groups is so important. It's why helping people consume and use our products and services is so important. Making sure they know what to do and how to do it. It's why every single package of everything you buy has instructions on it. So we know what to do with it. So we'll actually use it and get the benefits that the product or service is promising we're going to get. I'm going to rant. I don't want to rant. I don't need to rant about this. So we talked about different levels of our brain and our mind, not our brain physically, but our actual mind and how it works in the Be a Better You Annual Challenge. I did forget yet again, even though I put it on my lap to remind me, I forgot to share my card and my Wayne Dyer wisdom for everyday wisdom for success. So I'm going to actually take a picture of it today and put it in the comments for the Be a Better You Annual Challenge, because I don't know, I'm not overthinking. It's a super simple process. I pull the card, I read the card, I feel the card, but I still forget to share it. Actually, I think I've forgotten to share it more days this month than I've actually shared it. So I want to turn that around. But today's is my every thought is attracting its vibrational essence, meaning whatever I'm thinking, whatever I'm putting out into the world is coming back to me. Sometimes, the Bible says tenfold or sixfold or whatever fold, fivefold maybe. I don't remember. Obviously not a biblical expert here. So how do we stop overthinking? How do we not overthink? I think the first step of that is to understand that we all do it. We all have different strategies that we apply when and why we're overthinking. But when we notice it, when I notice it starting today, I want to question, why am I waiting on this? Why am I not taking action? Why am I procrastinating? And it usually boils down to some sort of fear, right? Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of what other people will think, fear of judgment, fear of people not liking us, fear of not feeling like we're good enough, fear like we don't deserve, etc. And those limiting beliefs to me are all just fears that rear their ugly heads in different ways. And the more I can question them, the more I can actually create the life that I want, because it takes the power away from them. It's like we were talking about forgiveness in a community the other day. Forgiveness is about you. Forgiveness is for me. Forgiveness is for you. It's not for the other person or the situation that caused you drama, trauma, or harm. It is that you can let go of the negative energy and the hold that has on you. You know what that does? That makes us continue to be a victim. I realized today, and started realizing yesterday, I'm doing some deep work in a 21-day manifesting challenge. And, we all have parts of ourselves that we don't want to look at. And I realized that as much as I think I'm a strong person, I have got a little bit of victim mentality. Okay, maybe a bigger bit of victim mentality that comes from my self-doubt, my little devil side, I say. And I need to let go of that. I need to go back and work on and look at, number one, who do those beliefs even belong to? And I'm just going to return them to the sender. That's it. That's all we have to do, is figure out, well, does this belief belong to me? Well, it's my belief, so it belongs to me right now. But where did it come from? Did I adopt it from a loving parent? Did I adopt it from an old boss? Did I adopt it from, somebody in 8th grade who said something mean to me? I want to know so I can let it go and give it back to that person, right? I have an ongoing conversation with my youngest sister about people that are bullies and really, really entitled in their behavior. I think that comes from a sense of low self-esteem and some hurt and brokenness within them. She just thinks they think they're better than everybody else in the world. I think That's why I don't have challenges with people that are overly egotistical, overly arrogant, overly entitled. I just don't attract them into my life. She, on the other hand, believes that, so she attracts those people into her life. So I say, let's focus on what we want, be clear on it, not overthink it, take and adopt a propensity to act and a problem solving philosophy and belief that, hey, whatever happens, I'm going to figure it out. I think that's one of the, besides I unconditionally love myself right now, I think that's one of my favorite thoughts and beliefs, is that there's always a solution and I'm going to figure it out. And I don't have to figure it out on my own. That's another one that was a biggie for me. I can ask for help. I can ask somebody who's done it before me. I can ask the universe for ideas and solutions. Just the process of asking and opening the question up, for me, 90+% of the time, I automatically know the next thing to do. And I suspect if you test that out, you will find that you do too. All right, that's all I've got today. If I can help you in any way, hit me up and ask. Working on my Skool community. It's Supersize, doing some changes. I'm trying to get some good graphics, not my strength. I am definitely not a graphic designer. I love beautiful graphics. I'm just not a creator of beautiful graphics or visual aids and artwork. And which is really interesting, because in high school, my art teacher was encouraging me to go to art school. So you'd think I would be better at those things. But I think I'm better at creating them from scratch and turning them into something than I am actually doing, web page business oriented type graphics. Anyway, have an awesome day. If I can help you anyway, all you ever have to do is ask. And I, of course, will be with you tomorrow.